Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another movie collection episode to do. Today movie collection is I'm going to talk about my Bible and epic films from the 50s and 60s and 50s and 60s look like on this thing. So let's start with our first one. Our first one is Bible Time Favorites. You get 10 Bible movies on 3 DVDs. You get David and Goliath from 1961, and Orson Welles plays the king in this one, the king that David talked to. And let's see who else plays in this one. David and Goliath is a Italian movie. Italian, yeah, made in Italian. Then you got then you got Martin Luther. That'll see that's about some kind of, let's see, trying to read this awful small print. It's about some churchman in the 16th century from 53. That's not really a Bible. Huh. You got Esther and the King. That's from 1960 with Joan Collins. And if you know your Bibles, you probably know Esther and the King. The power of the re. Uh, this is from 62. Okay, this one follows the follow Jesus' arrest before Good Friday. So this is kind of the last day of Jesus. And then I beheld his glory. Let's see, that's a short movie. That's another Jesus movie from 1953. Hill number one is, see, John. This is the beginning of Jesus' life with John the Baptist and all that from 1951. The Gospel according to Matthew, another Jesus movie from 1964. The Great Commandment. This is set before the AD, set during that time period. This has been Jesus with a Little Baby from 1941. Oh, I didn't know they did Bible movies in the 40s. Oh, I know they did. They did the Samson and the no, Samson and Delilah, but that was 1949. The kind of the end. Saw on David from 68. That's that's after David and Goliath. That's kind of after the life story went on. And Joseph and Baphania. Okay, that's about Joseph and his trouble in Egypt from 1960. So you get a whole bunch of Bible movies if you have to pick up some quick ones. Now, this is old. I don't know if they sell this anymore. But if they do, you can look it on eBay or Amazon. And if you do get it, you get a lot of Bible films. Okay, this is one movie. Qua Quavant. I don't know how you say it. This is a good movie with Robert Taylor, and this takes place during Jesus' time, and it's about a Roman that that turned Christians. And it's got a lot of action in the second half of the movie. The first half is like most of these movies. They talk, talk, talk. They show movement. But the second half put all the real action in. You got Deborah Carr. See what else you got in here. You got Peter. Plays the crazy madman on this one, like the king of Rome. I think he played Neo. This is a picture of it. This is from 50. I'll show you the year I get the picture good. This is from 1951. So this is before the Robe. So that was full screen. And you can find this on DVD. This is the two disc special edition where you get the commentary, the bonus stuff. I think pick up the special edition one. You get more out of your movie. This is the greatest story ever told from 1965. This tells you the whole life story of Jesus from when he was a baby until he died. This is a real good one. It kind of is. There were two of these, Kings of Kings and this one. This one is longer, for 3 hours long. And so it's kind of slow paced in some of the film, but you get everybody in here. You have your John Wayne, you have your Pat Boone, you have your let's see, you have your Sidney Poitier, your Angela Lansbury, you have your Tay Savalas. You had everybody in this one. Spartacus. This takes place. I don't think this is from 1960. This is the uncut version. And this is just a slave that tries to that gets free, save all the other slaves, and they try to go against Rome. So I don't know where this takes place. I don't know if it takes place before Jesus or after Jesus, but this is a real good movie. Got a lot of action in it, and this is the special edition or the Centurion edition. So this is real good. You get to hear commentary and all bonus stuff. So I say get this one if you can find this one. And our next one, the Robe. This one started the widescreen, the thinner scope, and all that. This was the first widescreen movie too. They wanted people to come to the theater and instead of watching TV at home. So they made this widescreen so you could see more of the action and everything. This is from 1953, and this is during Jesus' time, where I think a Roman guard somehow got a hold to the robe that he took off the cross when Jesus was hung there, and he turned Christian after he got a hold to the robe. So this is a real good movie. They show this movie a lot on Easter. Or they used to show it a lot on Easter. They don't really show too many of these movies anymore. The Ten Commandments with Charlotte Heston and Yul Brynner and Edward G. Robinson played the bad guy. This is a real good one. They show this every Easter time. And this one is the 50th anniversary collection. So you get both movies. You get the 1923 version and you get the 1956 version. The 23 version is kind of short. And it's pretty good. I seen that one time. And this is a 3 hour. This is almost a 4.5 hour movie. The Ten Commandments. And it's real good. There's no pictures right on the back. I'll show you a little bit what they got. And our next one, Ben-Hur. It's got two good scenes in it. It got the boat scene and it got the chariot scene. And this is from 1959. And it got the 1925 movie in here too. That's just as good as the 59 one. And they got everything in here: commentary, documentary, bonus scenes, uncut, cut stuff they cut out. And this is during Jesus' time. During when, yeah, during that time period. And it talks about it talks about the middle of Jesus' life and the end of Jesus' life takes place. And just two friends, a Roman and a Jew, and somehow something bad happens, and they don't become friends anymore. And this was at the theater back in April, and it was nice seeing this at the theater for the first time. Because I wasn't alive when this came out the first time around, so I got to see it 60 years later at the theater. Now, Cleopatra. This is 1963. This is a movie that killed Hollywood. This movie bankrupt Hollywood. It didn't make it didn't really make that much money. It cost a lot, but it didn't make a lot. And you get Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, Rex Harris, right? Yeah, Rex Harris. This is a real good one. This is a long movie, and it tells the story about an Egyptian princess or queen that falls in love with a Roman guy. That's mostly what this movie's about. And this is the original one. The original, this one, the 63 was better than the 1934 one. They're the same. They're the same storyline, but different way of telling it. Because this is 34, so they couldn't really. They did a lot for what they had during that time period, and you get Cardet Coburn and Henry Wilkham. It's just an okay one. And this one you get commentary and it talks about all the stuff that they got away with. This is the same guy that did the Ten Commandments. Oh, we'll just go for all of this. The Last Day of Pompeii. Now, this is a real good movie from 1935. This is a fast-paced movie and about a man and his son try to find work, and the father turns with the Roman side, and then a volcano erupts and blows up the town. This got a chariot race, kind of. This got a fight. It got a good fight scene at the Caracena. Yeah, so if you could find this one, this is a real good movie from the 30s. The 30s had a lot of epic films. There's people think that the 50s and 60s had them all. The 30s started them mostly. This is Paul Newman, The Silver Chance. Now, this takes place. This takes place during. This takes place during Jesus' time. You have a wizard that trying to tell people that Jesus is doing the same tricks he does, but he can't make people believe his tricks. and Paul Newman plays a Christian, some kind of Christian artist. And this is Paul Newman's first biblical film. He hated it. He didn't like this movie at all, but we talked about it because it's part of my collection. So if you could find this one, I think it's on DVD now. 'Cause back when I got it, it was only located on VCR tapes. This is like okay. It got some good scenes at the end. It got a chariot race. It got a epic fight battle. It got those good special effects. And our last one for right now is Sodom and Gomorrah from 1962. But any back things for now? Oh, here's some back stuff for this one. For the Last Day of Pompeii. I keep forgetting to show you the back of the covers. If they don't got no pictures, I still forget to show you the back of the cover. This is about Lot and his family, and how Lot tried to tell the people to cool their ways and listen to the Lord or whatever. And, the people won't listen to him. That's mostly what this movie is about. This is a good movie. If you can find this on DVD, it should be even better because it'd be widescreen. The full screen takes away from the movie because you don't get to see everything. It's all smushed up in one little square box. But if you can find this any kind of format, it's even good too. Because this movie is hard to find. I got this somewhere from either a video store, a Goodwill, a department store. I got this somewhere. So that's all. That's all my biblical and epic films. So please like and subscribe, share and comment, and have a groovy day. And we have another video coming out real soon.